Hello there. I'm here to talk about The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I saw it in the theater. It was great in the theater. If memory serves me correctly, I did not rewatch my review. If memory serves me correctly, I gave it an 8. It's a great movie. I would have to say that I liked it a little more this go around. I think that it might play better on the small screen. I really can't think of a reason not to give it a 9. I remember thinking that it dragged a little bit here and there. I did not think that this time. I thought it went right along, kept me engrossed in the story. It might have something to do with the subtitles. I think sometimes while watching a subtitled film on the big screen, I can get a little caught up in actually trying to keep up with the words, like having to move from, side to side, or from corner to corner, trying to read the words. I miss, less of the shot composure. You miss little subtleties with acting, because you have to focus on the words for at least a few seconds as you read them from left to right. Whereas you watch a subtitled film, or at least I do, watch a subtitled film on a smaller screen, a home theater experience, you get the words read like that, and the shots right there, all of it's just more compact and right there for you. And I get the reading a lot quicker, done a lot quicker. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I think I enjoyed it more. I definitely didn't feel bored at any point. And I can remember in the theater thinking, okay, this is dragging just a little bit. In the middle, it dragged just a little bit. So as the second time seeing the film, I'd say it grew on me. I liked it even more. So again, I have no problem with a 9. It's about Lisbeth Salander, who's on the box there. She's a genius hacker, detective, investigates and becomes infatuated with Mikael Blomquist, who is also a reporter, investigator, detective, and together they set out to solve a mystery that Mikael was hired for, to solve a 40-year-old murder, or more accurately, a 40-year-old disappearance. And they discover a lot more than they think they will. They're investigating a very, very powerful old money family. A family that has many secrets to hide. The film is Swedish. It's directed by, I'm going to butcher this, I have a feeling, Niels Arden Oplov. The acting is great. The acting's great. Elizabeth, let's see what her real name is. Noomi Rapace. Man, she has a hard role. She's got a deep character. All the characters are pretty deep. Even the sideline characters, in a way, have a lot to work with, and all the actors rise to that occasion. It's based off a novel, off the huge sensational novel. I guess what they're calling the Millennium Trilogy. This is the first. I'm geeking out a little bit because I wanted to watch this, and today I am going to leave here in a minute and go see the sequel, The Girl Who Played with Fire. So I'm looking forward to that, and I wanted to see this first, just to get caught up and to compare and contrast. So I'm very pumped to go see that movie. It's a Swedish novel, Swedish author, and now these are the Swedish films of the novels. And of course, America is going to have to remake the trilogy, because that's what we do. We take other people's things and make them our own. I don't know if that's totally necessary. I guess it is, because we don't want to read. Because this movie is great, and I can only assume that the next one will be somewhat really good. At least I hope so. I'm trying not to get my expectations up, but when the movie's this good, how can the sequel be, better? So, I don't know, I'm still looking forward to it. I think I had a point somewhere, but then I lost it. Oh, I think it's just very fitting that this is a Swedish expression of art. I don't feel any need to touch it, for America to touch it, but yet we are. So I highly recommend it. It makes me want to read the books. I'm not a big reader, but if the cliche is true, and cliches are true, that the book is better, then those books have got to be amazing. So it really makes me want to read the trilogy. It's very well directed, very well written. It's a mystery, and I found it totally engrossing. I was trying to solve the mystery. I wanted to know what was going to happen. There's some very violent things in this film. There's some violent rape, violent torture. It's just a sporadically violent film, and when it is violent, it's very violent. So it's got that going for it. I really don't know what else to say. If you want, find my older review to see if I said anything else enlightening. But I highly recommend The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I can give it a 9 with no qualms. So yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, rented it yet, please go out and do it. Get ready for the sequel and the third one to follow, which, if there are any Swedes out there watching, let me know when the third one's coming out, or if it's in the works, or whatever. The Hornet's Nest, Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Because I want to see it. And I haven't seen the second one. I'm going to that, very soon. So then I'll be ready to see the third one. And I guess I should read the books anyway. So, anyway, check it out. Thanks.